Peace and blessings, everybody, man. It's your boy Rashawn of Space Invaders TV. You heard? I had to jump on and make sure I put on this merch, man. But yeah, man, peace and blessings to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well, keeping your head above the water. Um, and I hope that some of you are feeling some of the weight um, from this pandemic being released from your shoulders, and you know what I'm saying, from your life and your mind. Um, yeah, man. So peace and blessings to every family and everybody viewing. Hold on, I just dropped something. Yeah, everybody viewing. Peace and blessings to you and your families at this time. You know what I mean? And thank you for rocking with me. Make sure y'all subscribe to the page. Make sure y'all hit the notification bell. That bell you see in the corner. Make sure y'all hit that bell on the YouTube page. And after you subscribe, so that you will know every time I post something. So make sure y'all do that, man. Um, because I try to drop videos like every week. You know what I'm saying? And I try to make sure I talk about you know uh, topics and stuff that that people deal with in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? And not just no entertainment. I don't deal with the entertainment talk too much. You know what I mean? I might talk more. I might talk more a little about politics and things of that nature. But I don't get into the entertainment. There's enough people doing that. You don't need me to do that. You know what I mean? And I just can't be following those other people's lives like that and putting that energy into that, man. I'd rather put energy into the things that us folks that are boots on the ground see and deal with every day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Peace and blessings, Space Invaders TV, man. Welcome y'all all to my world. You know what I mean? Yo, but first up, man, today what I want to talk about is I want to talk about the universe and how the universe works. And right now, how what we seeing right now, people the change is now, and how us as people, most people who don't understand the universe, they fighting against that. They don't even know. They just think that, you know, they just think that, oh, the economy is gonna come back. Oh, the pandemic killed everything, but they missing the bigger picture. You know what I mean? They thinking, oh, the pandemic killed everything. That's why my business is in trouble. That's true, but it's a bigger picture behind that. You know what I'm saying? And this says no. I don't deal with conspiracy theories. I don't like to get in there. I like to deal with the real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no conspiracies and nothing like. Not to take nothing away from that. To each his own. But I just deal with was right, plain day in front of you, common sense. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are not dealing with that, and that's another problem. So today that's what we're gonna talk about, and I want to talk about business right now. You got so many businesses closing right now, and now let me go back and today is October the 3rd, 2020. You know what I'm saying? Saturday, October the 3rd, 2020, and right now, as we sit and we speak, I'm gonna run down a list of the companies that the retailers, restaurants that are closing down, and a lot of these restaurants are old brands that been around for years. And before I go into it, I want to explain to you what happens in retail, because I know a lot of people that may be in retail right now watching that understand and gonna understand exactly what I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? And I've worked in retail myself for a number of years, and I was a manager in retail. You know what I'm saying? For a number of years. So it was, whether it be clothing or whether it be you know you selling household type of items, like working in those box stores, or should I say, you got those stores like that's booming right now, like Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Trees. You know what I'm saying? They're winning. You know what I'm saying? 99-cent stores. You know what I mean? They're winning because that's what people. That's what people. They find that that's more of a deal for them. To each his own too. I like to shop in a lot of those stores too because some things you do find cheaper. That same brand you will find in another retailer that they want like $3 to $5. You may find it in a dollar store for just $1 or $2. So you know what I mean. It's all about now people saving dollars and you know what I'm saying and managing and budgeting their money right now. So that's what it's mainly about, watching your dollars. So anyway, man, before I stay off topic, because I could do that a little bit. So I'm gonna run down the list right now as it stands from this list that I'm reading off now is from people.com. People.com. So you have 18. They have 18. The first business is Century 21, the clothing brand. They filed for bankruptcy. They've been in business for 60 years. They're about to shut down. And some of the stores are already shutting down as we speak. Lord and Teller. Lord and Teller been in business for 200 years, they said. Company is shutting down. Men's Warehouse. Got closing 500 stores. You know what I'm saying? They're shutting down. California Pizza Kitchen. Who else? Ann Teller and Lane Bryant. New York and Company. Yeah, they're shutting their stores down right now. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of you women probably seen that in your malls or strip or outside stores or whatever what they call strip malls. Brooks Brothers, Lucky Brand. Lucky Brand had those T-shirts and then the jeans. Neiman Marcus, J. Crew, Diane von Furstenberg, True Religion. You remember how True Religion hit the scene hard, right? In the 2000s, early 2000s. 24-hour fitness gym. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese gone. Pier 1. But hold on, I think they got an update. They had an update from Chuck E. Cheese. The Texas-based chain currently operates 610 locations in 47 states, but had to close its stores when the pandemic struck, making it extremely difficult for the company to raise capital. Okay, yeah. So Chuck E. Cheese gone out. J.C. Penney been talking that for a few years now. I think, well, not a few, about 3 years now that I've been hearing that consistently, and they have been shutting stores. And some people may be watching may have known that if they had a J.C. Penney in their city, it may be shut down already. Soup Plantation and Sweet Tomatoes, they're going out. They had 97 locations. I think they're based outside of Southern California. Lee Pan Quotiding. They're shutting down. Never heard of them before, but they're shutting down. So that's your 18 list from that. I'm gonna go on to another list here from I think this was CNBC, MSNBC. Hold on here. Some of the lists on here, I'm gonna go through the ones that I didn't see on the other one. You got Dean and DeLuca, Apex Parks, Food First, Bravo and Brio Restaurant Parent. I already said them. CMX Cinemas, Ruby's Costume Company. I already said them. Yeah. Hertz. We heard about Hertz a few months ago over the summer. Tuesday Morning, a retailer. They're going now. We have one in the city here where I'm at. GNC, the vitamin supplement chain. They're shutting down their stores as well. CEC Entertainment, the parent company of kid-friendly Chuck E. Cheese restaurants. So that may be Chuck E. Cheese. I already said them. Circus du Soleil, they're shutting down, a Canadian-based acrobatic and entertainment group. Sur La Table, cookware, French cookware retailer. Muji, American Japanese restaurant. Asiena, a retail company. Already said down. Tailored Brands, they're shutting down. Steinmark, Century 21, I think I may have said them right. I said them. Town Sports Entertainment, Sizzler USA. I ain't seen Sizzlers in years on the East Coast, but I didn't know they were still open. Maybe somebody knows Sizzlers still around, but I thought Sizzlers was been closed. You know what I'm saying? But so those are a lot of the companies that are shut down. So 2021, man, a lot of those big businesses, and as you know, a lot of those names I named all those are old businesses that been around, you know, for years before a lot of us was born. Those businesses were already here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just say I'm in my 40s, so I remember those brands from when I was a kid and frequent some of those brands. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, I remember my mother shopping some of those places when I was a kid, and I remember going to Chuck E. Cheese as a kid. So those places been around for years, and all of that is in retail now is you have a lot of those retailers. They were, you know, geared to a certain type of people and demographics and stuff of that nature, man. And what happens, man, you got the new millennium too, man, and that's another thing why these businesses are taking a hit. And if you in retail, you should understand too and know that the new millennium now, they're not gonna shop in a J.C. Penney. They're not gonna deal with a Lucky's brand. You know what I'm saying? They not kids are not, you know, kids were still going to Chuck E. Cheese, but they see that fading out because of the fact that kids don't no longer even play outside anymore. They all on their tablets and stuff like that and playing games and things of that nature. So they'll play in the house on their iPad all day long on video games. Don't even want to come out the house. You got to drag your kid out the house. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them don't want to come outside. They rather congregate in their room and play video games with their friends or online playing games with their friends all day. Uh, you know, and just not saying nothing about the young kids because a lot of times people make these comments about like the new generation are just mindless. No, they're not. They just really know what they want. And now today's parent, we give our children a little more leeway where we let them we give them a little more choices now. You know, we give them options as if when we were kids, we didn't have that. It was whatever your parents said, that's it. There ain't no negotiating. So today we give our kids a little more leeway and freedom of their speech, man, to express themselves. So that what you so a lot of these businesses and stuff, man, our kids are not gonna frequent them businesses. But the ones I just ran off, you think about if you have children. Think about if you even shop at them yourself anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's just going is a change of the guard. And those big businesses that have been around for years, they're not no longer their services are no longer needed. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And nowadays, you know, people are thinking about, you know, budgeting their money a little better than what they were. This pandemic has really broken a lot of folks down. So that's what's going to happen, man. Is the universe working? Things have got to change on that format. The way, as I said, and if you watch previous videos, I always kept saying the way that business was done is going to change. It has to change. It's the universe telling you have to change. You know, so that's what it is. So I'm gonna, and another thing I want to piggybacking into that. I want to talk about. I want to make sure I read from my list and don't miss anything. So this is a chance for small business to become big business. If your aspirations is to take your small business to the next level and you able to sustain and you have a sustainable business that's needed for the people, for the general public, and you still blessed to be operating, this is going to be your chance to elevate right now. This is going to be your chance to take it up a notch because to fill the void, because it is a void. The first should be last and the last should be first. Big business becomes obsolete. Small business steps in and fill that void. Small business becomes big business. Plain and simple. So I want to speak about greed. So you got greed, man, on all levels, man. And another way the universe trying to show you, man, that it's about moderation, not abundance, not trying to take it all. So you got social media. People got social media followers, got astronomical numbers on social media. What does it mean if you got 25 million followers, 100 million followers? You got all of these freaking followers, but you only talk to the people that you know. Example, if I got 45 million followers, I don't at all, but I'm just making an example, everybody. If I got 45 million followers, right? What sense does it make? Do I need all of those followers? Because you're not even going to see all of them. You know what I'm saying? So do I need all of those followers? And if you still gonna only talk to the 100 people you know out of the 45 million. Now I'm giving an example. So you're a big celebrity or whatever, and you got your friends tapping in because you put a nice picture up there, so they compliment you on your picture. You'll speak to them, but somebody like me come in and see the picture and say, "Oh man, that's beautiful, that's nice, man, peace and blessings." You won't say nothing to me. You won't even respond to me. But you brag to your friends about and show off that you got all of these followers. For what? If you're not even going to talk to the people that you don't know that's supporting you, that's bigging you up. Although we're not talking about the people that may come in and disrespect you, you block them. We talking about the people that show you love and who may support you on, and put you in a place or whatever. And let's be clear, we know a lot of people buy those followers. A lot of those things are just fake pages and all of that. But for the most part, y'all get it, right? So what's the point of having all those people? You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to even speak to some of them that big you up. It's pointless. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that many people to you need that number to show that you are somebody. Nah, you don't. Material items. People buy all of these things. You got, some people got so much. I know I got a lot of kicks here. This is all y'all see. I don't show y'all. I got a lot of footwear here. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older. I'm starting to find that I start to find that the 60 pair or whatever that I got, I only really wear about 3 pairs the most. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's things that are changing within me that, but I like clothing and things of that nature. I like to have the option of having different things to wear for different events or whatever. I like to be prepared on that level. But at the end of the day, do we really need all of that? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm coming into understanding myself. Man, you only really need 1 pair of shoes, 1 pair of sneakers, a pair of boots. You know what I'm saying? For the winter months, you need some rain boots. You know what I'm saying? You need work. You need boots for leisure. You need boots for work. If you work in harsh environments or environments where boots are required, you may want and need some rain boots. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need. They're having all of this abundant stuff. We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? So the universe is showing us that get back to moderation. Get back to the things that, you know what I'm saying? It's not about having everything. It's greed, man. Wanting it all at every cost until the universe sit our ass down. And that's what has happened during this pandemic. Businesses want it all. They want all your money. Event spaces. They want to pack out event centers and concerts and charge big ticket prices and not caring about fire hazards. Just pack the joint out. People, already spoke about having 10 or 20 cars and the biggest house on the block, the most jewelry, who has the most investments. The market is oversaturated with all of these things, and the universe, until the big boom, the pandemic hit, it set everybody ass down, And now you got those who were just being greedy now have to figure out how to restructure. And they already have everything they need and more. They've been blessed to have everything they need and more. And some are still trying to figure out how the hell they gonna suck the consumer dry, even in the pandemic. But the universe is saying otherwise, but you keep fighting against it. You know what I'm saying? It's time for a change. We no longer need all these millions of followers. It's each one teach one. You look at some of my videos, I have about maybe 30 views, 50 views at the most. Some of them might have 600 hits, something like that, whatever. But I'm good with just having the 30 views. There's only 30, 31 days tops in a month. So if I get 30 views, I'm cool. That's a view a day. I hit some, I connected with one person every day. That's what's up. Each one teach one. You feel me? If I got 28 views, what did I got? It's some days it's 20, some months it's 28 days in them. I got one person a day I connected with and I reached and they understood what I was saying. I'm at peace with that. What I would like to reach more people, yeah, I would like to reach more people, you know what I mean, from what I'm talking about. But I'm not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about that because it's really not all about that. I just come to share the shine theory. Each one teach one. Just come to share what I have. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge the things that I see, how I may view the world. And I can see that others who tap in with me may view it the same way. Some of them. You know what I'm saying? Or if they don't, they understand where I'm coming from. And I respect that for real. That's on everything. So, you know, since this pandemic hit the big boom, man, you know, things has changed. Every second, we seeing something being marketed to us. You seeing it being marketed to you, even if it's not for you. Some people still being persuaded to buy things that may not even fit their life, but they're being persuaded still. Hell, even education is being marketed to you today. They've been marketing education, trying to get you to get this education. And most part, it's not all about the education. It's for them trying to get the money from you to join a online school and everything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's just everything is being marketed to you, and it's all about how we can get every dollar out of you. Until the big boom hit. Until the big boom hit called pandemic. And everybody's like, oh, my money stopped since the pandemic. Oh, things are fucked up since the pandemic. This pandemic got me all jacked up. I can't make no money. I can't do nothing. I can't go to the concert, man, and just get them my $100 for this concert, man. I missed out on this money over here, man. I can't travel out the country. You thinking about flossing and spending your money, throwing your money away. When this pandemic hit, it was a sign to say, like, man, y'all been oversaturating the market. Y'all been fucking up the universe. Now y'all ain't been listening. The universe been trying to talk to you from years. It been right in your face. So it said, okay, now I got to take some things away. You know what I'm saying? And peace and blessings to all who lost somebody during this pandemic. You know what I mean? And I'm not being harsh on none of that at all. So please don't miss my point. All that I'm saying is that the universe is talking and saying, yo, listen, sit down, revamp. The big boom, the coronavirus, it happened. A lot was lost, life, time, money, some more valuable to others than most. You know what I'm saying? People went into a pandemic. People went into a panic just 30 days. It's all it took when the pandemic hit. People went into panic. Just 30 days is all it took for most to start yelling they're financially strapped. Time went on and more of everything was lost. And more of everything was lost. And every business the government deemed as non-essential are in a frenzy mode. Everyone needs money to stay afloat. When the truth is the pandemic scared them. The pandemic saved them. When the truth is, the pandemic saved them. I'm going to say that again. All it took was 30 days. when the pandemic hit and everybody went in a frenzy and started yelling they were financially strapped. Time went on and more was lost. Every business, every business the government deemed as non-essential are in a frenzy mode. Everyone needs money to stay afloat. When the truth is, the pandemic saved them from just a second or two. The pandemic actually saved most people for just a second or two. It saved them. And you'll get what I'm saying in a minute. Some longer. It might have saved some of them longer till at least to the beginning of the year. Businesses from retail to entertainment, all levels was hurting. Marketing dollars spent before the pandemic hit, and it drained them. What's crazy, education played the back seat to all of it since the pandemic. Education actually played the back seat because all they was worried about was the money. Everybody was worried about what they lost and everything. And meanwhile, the students losing education, you know what I'm saying, behind this. Losing their opportunities of being educated, you know what I'm saying, in a classroom type setting. You know what I mean? They're losing that opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And but everybody's worrying about what they lost money-wise. It's crazy. But moving on. Losses and greeds was on the mind. No one paying attention to the universal signs, man. No one was paying attention. No one paying attention to the universal signs, just the losses and the greed. That's all everybody paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? Then the universe telling you to sit down and revamp. You know what I mean? The universe is speaking, people. But the people keep fighting against it. Those of us who are in tune know what it means and know the signs when the universe speaks. And we know to surrender unto it. Those who don't often are those who aren't even in tune with their own subconscious mind. For real. They're not even in tune with their own subconscious mind. So with that being said, the universe is calling for a change. And the way we once handled business will no longer be in life. I'm just keeping it real to y'all. So you're going to have to change because the universe is forcing the change. And you can't keep fighting against it. You're not stronger. Man not stronger than the universe. You feel me? Man not stronger than the universe and the Most High. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? So if you believe in the Most High, not understand that there's a higher power, it's the universe. You're not stronger than it. You know what I'm saying? And whether you like it or not, it's happening. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, you got business, life, and time. Business, life, and time. And I'm about to break this down. Business, money, structure, and people. Pay attention to these, what I'm about to say to you. Life, people, places, and things. Time is the universe. Time is the universe. I'm going to go back to that. Business. Within business, you have the structure, money, structure, and people. That's business. Life. People, places, and things. What do we have in life and business? What is common between those three? Business, life, and time. What are the common things in those lists there? People play a part of all of those things. It's about people and being in tune. It's the people, man. The people control business and light in your life. You have to get that in control because it's been out of control. And the universe has stepped in, and now the universe is going to control you because you've been out of control. You know what I'm saying? So follow me, man. During the pandemic, this happened. You want to pack arenas? Now, you're going to be able to do them at half whenever it comes back. So if you had a 100,000 seat arena, you're only going to be able to get 50 in there now. So now, you know what I'm saying? Until whenever, we don't know. So whenever it opens up, just don't think when states open back up that everything's going to be back goody good. It's still going to be touch and go. Then you got you want to pack any establishment is at half capacity. You want to, you know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm getting at, man, everything is at moderation now. We back to moderation. Everything. It's about food. The hierarchies of needs. Food, clothing, shelter, water, family, warmth. It's about that. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And the pandemic set everybody down where you had to deal with your family. You can only be in tune with your family. It wasn't about no friends. It was family. You had to be with them. And when everybody ran and used work as a shield to not be around their family. Oh, I got to work. I can't do this with my family. Now you're forced to sit down and learn your family. So you hearing a lot of people talking about, man, I got to learn this about my family. I got to learn this about my significant other during this pandemic. I got to do this in my time. So now you're learning to understand and respect and appreciate the things that you were afforded, that the universe lined up for you and afforded you. Now you were forced to understand that. So now some of you that's getting that, you understanding that the universe, things is changing. You got to conform to it. And what you took for granted, you have to respect it now. You have to respect it now. So you going forward are going to handle your business differently. You know what I'm saying? But those who are greedy are not going to get this. So I'm going to break this down. I'm going to end it like this, man. I ain't even going to go forward, man, because y'all get it. So I'm going to end it like this. Get in tune, my good people. Google the universe. Google the universe speaks to you. Just Google how the universe speaks to you. And a lot of things are going to come up. So what I'm saying to you, you'll get it. Get in tune with your conscious and your subconscious, man. Your conscious and subconscious mind. Get in tune with it, man. And you will understand a lot if you're not. Get in tune with it, man. Because everything you hear everybody talking about, they only talking about this right here and don't even know it. Everything that you may see on the social media, the internet, when people are talking about changing and this and we got to do that, all they talking about is the universe. They just don't even know that's what they talking about because they ain't in tune with it. But they don't know. But that's what they talking about. The change is the universe. It's a force, and man can't stop that force. You can't stop that force. And it had to happen in some type of way that made sense to people, so a pandemic had to hit for it to be understood for most. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Because when the Most High come, if he come the way he want to come, you won't understand it. So he had to give it to you in a way that you can understand it a little bit. It can make sense to you. You'll figure it out. He gave you the mind to figure it out. At the end of the day, my people, times is changed. The first shall be the last, and the last shall be first. Change another guard. It's a change another guard. Small business shall become big business. It's time. And it's time to get in tune and be there, be in tune with your family, man, and find out now that the universe is showing you all the things that you took for granted and thought that all mattered and what it was all about. All that big talk, that flossing talk, and just trying to show off the people, that ain't even what it was about, man, ever. Greed took place. I don't care, black, white, purple, green. A lot of us from each of those, from every nationality, or were being greedy. And you had to be sat down. Everybody, you got mega this, mega that. Everybody want big everything. But the universe, why you need all of that? All you need is each one teach one. If you so happen to get that, then fine. But why are we all fighting to get all of this? We trying to gain everything. And inside you empty, have nothing. You know what I'm saying? But the universe set you down and the universe showed you. So, man, that's what I wanted to talk about, man, the universe, man, and what's going on and what we see in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? It's the universe, man. And Once you pay attention to that, man, and the workings of the inner workings of the universe, man, this ain't nothing crazy. This ain't nothing. It's real. And all I come to you today is to tell you that. And so everything you may be hearing and not understanding, and people keep blaming the pandemic for this. Yeah, it's the pandemic. It was the Most High. It had to send something to get everybody to stop and stand still and see what life is really about, what it's all about, and what it's been about. It ain't never been about you supposed to been greedy and wanting it all. And anytime you even talk and hear people, they say, oh, they want everything. I want it all, man. I want it all. I'm going to suck it dry. I want them. I'm going to suck this world dry. I want everything. Until most now sit in the freak home. And now they trying to figure out what's next. And ain't too much working for them. You know what I'm saying? Because they still greed. They got greed on their mind. They got greed on their mind. You know what I'm saying? And until you get that greed off your mind and humble yourself and deal with your conscious and subconscious in the universe, man, you know, you'll understand. But my people, my spiritual people get it. You know what I'm saying? My spiritual people get it. You know what I mean? My people that are in tune with themselves, they get it. They've been known it. That's why you don't see most of us freaking out. You know what I'm saying? Furthermore, at most times I understand life. You know what I'm saying? And most times, you know, when you understand the universe, and you understand the shine theory, each one teach one, you just try to, you know, in these times, all I try to do come through and just try to talk to people. And you see, if you look at my past videos that I've done so far, I started talking during the pandemic because I've been wanting to talk to the people, but didn't know the right time because people have been thinking about greed and got other things on their mind that some people weren't trying to stop and sit down and pay attention to anything that made sense. But now when the pandemic hit, more people are seeking knowledge. Not that many maybe, but more than ever are seeking knowledge because they were forced to sit still somewhere. And they trying to, and some people are trying to understand it. And people are getting it. It's just the ones who are greedy won't get it. They ain't gonna get it. They the one that's gonna keep fighting against it. You know what I'm saying? They the ones gonna keep fighting against it. They the ones that's gonna keep marketing. They try to suck you dry, even in the pandemic when you still trying to figure it out. When most are still trying to figure it out, the greedy gonna still keep trying to suck you dry and keep trying to market things to you that you don't even need, and that's not even necessary right now. It's about survival, food, clothing, and shelter. Your family, man. And resetting your mind, man, and bringing something to the people that is necessary, not something that's unnecessary. And that's what it's about, man. So I'm not just talking, you know what I'm saying, just to be talking, man. I'm just trying to say something real to y'all. Yeah, you may see behind me I got abundance of shoes and stuff of that nature, man. And as I said early on, as I've gotten older, I've noticed I can have 50, 60 pairs of kicks, man. And you wind up wearing just 3 pairs. I can have all of these clothes, these jeans. But when you get older, you find out, really, you just have one favorite out of the 20 pair of jeans you have. You know what I'm saying? It comes with maturity, man. And it comes with knowing yourself. And it comes with listening to yourself. And understanding yourself, and understanding and not fighting against the change. And it's not being content or just settling. It's life, man. It change all the time. Some people don't like change. Some people don't want things to change. Some people are so used and think you could tell the ones who don't want change because they steady doing the same thing, even when things are changing. They steady keep trying to do the same thing. They don't want to change. They keep doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Even in a time like this, just sit back and pay attention, man. It's all out there for y'all, man. But I'm your boy, man, Rashawn. This is Space Invaders TV. Peace and blessings to y'all all. I hope that you make sure you keeping your head above the water. Make sure you tapping in to the page. Make sure you subscribing. Click the bell for notifications so that way you get Every time I post something, you'll get it, you'll know about it. You know what I mean? And make sure you keeping your mind working, man. And whatever it is, reset your mind in these times. Use this time wisely. Use it good, man. Get all the knowledge that you can, man. If you got a business that you want to create and you think it's good, make sure it's something necessary for the people. Because things has changed. People are going to look at life different from here on out. You know what I mean? Things are going to be a little timid and touch and go. You know what I'm saying? Even when your state and the country just opens up, it's going to be touch and go. I'm going to say this when in rappings, man. We're wrapping this thing up. The first should be last, the last should be first. But first is about family. Okay? The first should be last and the last should be first. Small business will become big business. You know what I'm saying? The small businesses now will be in a position to become big business because the big businesses of the old that have been around for 200 years, you know what I'm saying, and all of that, and 100 years, they're out of here now. It's time for this to change of the guard. It's time for something new. And that's all it is, folks. That's all it is. The way you're thinking got to change. You cannot do the same thing that you did in 2019. See, we always make these, every year we make these resolutions. But now the universe say you got no choice. So everything that you said you wanted to change to be and you kept on not doing it, it's time for a change. You know what I'm saying? Everything that was forced on us before, they were forcing so much stuff on people to the point you have obesity at the highest of its levels now. You know, that was because people weren't doing in moderation. You have to do things in moderation, not abundance. Don't keep letting these advertisements and all of this stuff keep, you know what I mean, in your brain. And it's about right now sitting back and getting mind control right now. That's controlling your mind and controlling your destiny and following the signs that's in front of you. That's all the universe. It puts signs in front of you, but all of us are so busy moving fast. We rushing in places and rushing out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's taking their time. But I'm your fam, Rashawn. This is Space Invaders TV. Be on the lookout for Space Invaders website coming soon with the clothing line I started for my daughter for the children called Space Invaders. Space Invaders clothing line. Stay tuned for that. It's coming. We working on that site now. We got new merch we gonna be putting out very soon. Good stuff right now. You know what I mean? So stay locked, man. Stay tuned with me. It's your boy Rashawn. I'm out. Peace and blessings.